Redlining.
Welcome back to Redlining. We're not an automotive channel, no matter what people think we are, but if you pay us the right amount of money, we'll do anything it takes. Welcome, Richard.
What?
I had someone the other day come up to said, Redlining, is that an automotive channel? I'm like,
right.
No, we do music. Redlining, you're like playing music too loud. Yeah.
Why did they think it was cars?
Because when you rev too high, you go into the red and you're redlining.
Yeah. We can talk cars.
We can talk cars. No, we can't. Okay. Well, where were we? Oh, yeah. So going back to it. By the way, I got told that I need to remind you all to like us. You can get us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple, and all that kind of jazz. So get over there, subscribe to all of them because that's really helpful for us, and I need the attention. Joining us tonight, we have Emiliano. Emiliano?
Yes, Emiliano.
Emiliano.
de Sun, if you want.
And he's all the way from Brazil.
Yes.
And you're representing the Brazilian team in our gig coming up.
Can't wait for that, man.
In about a month, just under a month's time.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be England versus Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah, I feel I'm not going to get much support.
Oh, you're so... Not with that attitude.
Well, I'm just saying, like, no one likes English, do they?
No, that's
Apart
true.
from even other English don't like the English.
No.
Everyone loves the Brazilians. The flair.
One of those
Yeah,
Brazilians.
The party.
yeah.
The booty.
But just for you to know, I don't play soccer for ages.
Okay.
So you're in the advantage for that.
Yeah,
So, like,
well, I have played football quite a lot, and I'm still bad. So it's and I get injured. So there you go.
I can see that.
So how long have you been in New Zealand for?
Wow, it's been 6 years now.
Yeah.
6 years. Yeah, to the end of 2019.
Yeah.
I came to New Zealand. And funny story, I didn't supposed to be here.
Oh, really?
No. Yeah, I just came to New Zealand twice in August of 2018 to visit my friends. And then my best friend from Brazil, I'm the best man of the marriage. And I came to visit them. They just had a child. Spent 15 days going around, meeting some people, but didn't have a chance to go out much. And then I come back to Brazil because I was running parties there, right? And then festivals and parties. And I did my party and then finished, was very successful. And then I thought, maybe I'll come back to New Zealand again, just to enjoy the summer. And then I come back in November again. And then all of a sudden meet some guys and I was playing parties every weekend, blah, blah, blah. And my next party in Brazil would be January. That was the plan, come back. And then things was happening here, festivals after festivals. And then I call my mates and say, hey, bro, you know what? I'm going to stay a little bit more, I can still working from here. I can still doing a little logistics and like booking the artists and you know, everything else. And you guys run the party without me. I'm not going to play, but I'm still going to work. And and then...
Wow.
COVID happened.
It traps you here.
The classic.
Worst places to be honest.
Exactly. Yeah. Brazil was a mess, completely a mess, and it was the best place in the world for sure to be here. Yeah.
So when COVID finished, or we sort of got out of it, did you think by that time you'd kind of, I don't want to say climatized to be here, but you'd settled here and you didn't think about going back home? You just thought, I'll just carry on and see how we go?
Yeah, just carry on. There was not much to do, to be honest, because, I was watching everything from afar and Brazil was a mess and things are still happening here. We're slowly, the lockdowns was opening slowly and party was still coming back. And, and then felt that, being more connected to the community, making some friends and, to feel like staying here. And it was the best decision in my life. And I feel like it's funny. It's a very good question, actually, because I went back to Brazil in 2023. It's a full cycle 4 years later. And then I was amazing, beautiful, was intense and was happy. I played in a party and it was amazing. But as soon as I stepped back in the airport, I felt like this is home now, I really have this feeling that it's home. Yeah. It's good.
I kind of understand that a little bit. I haven't been back to England since 2014. And when I went back in 2014, I'd been away for only 4 years.
Yeah.
But you kind of notice when you do go back after a long period of time that it's not like you have that kind of honeymoon period of a couple of days where it's cool, you get to catch up with everyone, this is great, and then slowly but surely you realise why you left. Yeah. And then and I'm like when I got back to New Zealand a couple of weeks later, it did help. It was summer, and I went up to Matapuri, but like I was just like, I was glad to be here.
It seems pretty grim at the moment, anyway, in the UK.
I think it's grim everywhere. The whole world is grim at the moment.
Except for Brazil. I can't believe that you're here. You think the party scene's better here than Brazil? I think you're out of your mind.
So let's go back to the beginning. So whereabouts in Brazil are you from?
I'm from Salvador, Bahia, Brazil. It's it's the northeast of Brazil. You have like Amazon in the top, right? And Rio, São Paulo at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I'm living the northeast in the coast.
Yep.
And it's a coast life, beach life.
Yep.
Hot during all the year. Winter just rain and that's it, but still hot. And very carnival place and
So like tropical climate basically.
Super tropical,
So did you venture into the rainforest?
Was that?
Did you go into the rainforest?
In the Amazon.
Yeah.
Good question. It was very sad actually because I played a couple of times in Amazon in Manaus, is the capital.
Yeah.
And I was just there for the weekend, just fly in, play in the party, fly out because it's like 12 hours far from me, So play a couple of times there around as well, but never really got into the rainforest. That would be sick actually.
Yeah.
Spend like 7 days traveling in a boat to go to a tribe. That'd be super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of music do you play predominantly? What's your jam?
I'm all over the place, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm focusing house music and subgenres and psytrance music, basically. Yeah.
Does a lot of music have a Latin flair to it, or you just sort of bounce around?
Yeah, bounce around. Yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
Yeah, you definitely are a multi-genre DJ. So you sort of have a melodic side, melodic house.
Yeah.
Play a bit of tech house, get into techno, and then into psytrance. Where did psytrance come about? Because would you say that's the newest genre for you, or have you been playing that for a while?
It's for forever, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's. I think it comes from a background of my parents. So it's actually was thinking about this today before I come here, trying to analyze where this come from. These multi-genres of in my mind of the openness to play different genres. It comes from my parents, and my father was listening to funk music and Bee Gees and Barry White and blasting the sound and sounding, washing the car, and while my mom was more classical music kind of thing, like ABBA, more chill out music. And then was my brother was like punk rock and rock and roll and rap music.
Older brother, younger brother?
Older brother, 5 years older than me.
Yep.
And then he was like, was the biggest influence. He was like part of the punk movement. Going to strikes. And shit. It was like watching all of that. It was like, oh my god, this is like
that's cool.
Yeah. And then and then slowly I was listening to radios every now and then, like electronic music, pump up the jam kind of thing, and then that was catching my ears. But then like electronic music opened when my father bought a cable TV for the family, for our house, and then there was a channel called electronic music, and then I was like channeling the channel every time I come back to the school and listen to it, making notes of all the names and artists, like I don't know, Crystal Method, Prodigy, Chemical Brothers, Moby, what else? You name it.
Big beat.
And that was the beginning of everything. That was like, I don't know, 97, 96 kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like a couple of years later, the internet came in the house, and then I was starting, have a few names that I was making notes in the couple of years before, and I started to research, and then like, I have no idea about the DJ thing. I don't even know how to do it. But I and then I started to download some software, DJ in a PC, and starting the DJ thing, trying to mix with it in the software, And then I met some friends, and then I'm like putting parties together with the computers because we have no money to buy CDJ mixers. Like I was just like, I don't know, 16 years old. 15 years, I don't know. And then and then like all over the place, like playing drum and bass, whatever we had in the USB or in the computer. And that's how it started. Like I started playing house music in 2000, and then Side Trains was around 1 year later, 2002, I guess. And then since then I never stopped playing both. I added dubstep in 2015.
Wow,
I played for 5 years and then I stopped it, and I was the boom of dubstep in Brazil. And then I love dubstep. I don't really fan of drum and bass, but I really love dubstep. Maybe I can start playing again. Maybe.
It's disappeared a bit now. That's gone now.
There's not a lot of it around. I think it was massive here.
Really? It's huge here. It's a really
big. It was pretty big here.
It's some
big
big
in the UK
DJs
as well.
here.
So, sorry, go on. So, like when you started, so the classic way of kind of becoming a promoter is putting these parties on for your friends, and it kind of grows and grows and grows.
Yeah.
So, how long did it take you to sort of start throwing parties for your friends to like putting on paid gigs and getting the like hundreds, couple hundred people to your gigs?
Yeah, that was a good question. It was the beginning of everything, and there was not even scene where I'm come from. Things are already happening. In São Paulo, Rio, in the south of Brazil. Things are happening for ages there, but my place is more carnival music. Like samba. Was never even there. So we are the ones building the scene. Basically we are the first punters. There's a few guys already doing parties, but we started from the scratch, basically, to gathering people, working out the marketing, not even having this plan in mind. And for us to get to the point of, be able to make money, even charge for ourselves as a DJ, I don't know, it took like 5 years, 6 years from 2000. If I remember, first contract I signed, I think it was 2005. So before that, it was just like playing for free, because the scene basically doesn't exist. We're slowly building back in Brazil. And then, of course, with the years later, we managed to create a collective, a company, and started throwing parties, and like 1,000 people, 2,000 people, 3,000 people. I think it was when I left Brazil. My party was 5,000 people. It was like 18 hours, 12 hours. Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, it's not even festival. It's like a party. 12 hours party.
Do you know what makes me laugh really is like you come to New Zealand, which is a completely kettle of fish, after throwing parties for 5,000 people.
Oh,
and
man.
even though you say when you came over and you played festivals and stuff like that, it must have been on a much smaller scale, right?
It is.
We could throw intimate in there, I guess, but it must have been a bit of a change.
Oh, 100%. It was like very impactful for me, and but it still was different. The excitement of being in a new country, reaching new crowds. That's something that I always, for me, I always had this in my mind. I always want to reach new crowds, no matter it's 5,000 people or 50 people. My goal always like play for new people, and that was amazing. I didn't care. I was playing K-Road, neck of the woods, or it was amazing for me. Playing for my friends, playing house parties for new people. Doesn't matter. Because I had this background of, coming from the beginning when I was no people. Maybe I would feel more if I was, started big and I think that's it was still really impactful. But the different for me from gigs in Brazil with a lot of people, massive sound system, you have all of that, you have more professional rigs and everything else, the energy of 5,000 people in front of you. But something here that I never really felt, or maybe I felt in the beginning of the scene. That's the sensation of the community, the family sensation. I didn't feel that back in Brazil. Everything was too big and everything was too commercial, and business wise, and business focus, and yeah, that's the most important thing for me in New Zealand. Like it's the biggest thing that holds me here, I think.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I experienced that at Yatra this year. First time I went to Yatra was like the festival that really grabbed me the most so far, just for the fact that everyone is just super friendly. The community feel is throughout the whole place. It's extremely well run, and I mean the location is stunning. Absolutely stunning.
If you have a chance to go there one day,
it's so good. It really is good. I think I can't remember if I've mentioned this before in a podcast before, but I went to so I had 2 sets, and the second set I played on the techno stage. What's it called again?
Pulse.
That's
Pulse
it.
Stage,
yeah. And then I had a set on the smaller Aeon stage. And I was thinking, I'm not sure how this is going to go because it's supposed to be a chill out one. Yeah. Oh my God. And that place just went off. Really? 1 a.m. I was just playing house music. Just really fun, uplifting house music.
Nice.
And just like there was a guy dressed up as an Indian dancing around. There's this guy coming up and offering me apple every couple of minutes. And then some woman came out and offered me some chocolate. Yeah. While I was playing, I was like, this is unique. It was just an unbelievable vibe. It was just, yeah, it was great.
Was that a more hippie vibe type one, or the more grounded?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, grounded more than hippie.
It is, but like it's just the whole community there is like everybody's kind of says hello to you. Like everyone's really friendly. Everyone walks around with a smile on their face. Yeah. It's hard to describe really. I just think like when you get there and you embrace the environment that you're in, I just think that has an effect on you as well. It is incredible, I have to say. I thoroughly enjoyed it this year. Definitely going in.
What kind of gigs did you hold back in Brazil? Like what thematically did you used to do?
There was mostly, I must say, there was mostly playing psytrance back in Brazil. So it was more festival, outdoor parties, and
so they weren't indoors or anything like that. These were all
indoors. Well, of course, and that was a good thing about have 2 projects, this Sun and Divinori. That I was able to do 2 things. Sometimes I was playing all the states in Brazil, flying Friday. I was able to play in a club, and then Saturday go back to the festival and play for the psytrance party. That was a good thing. And we have the whole full spectrum of some like techno parties and house music and all the big names you name it. Like Infected Mushroom, I play for open for them from open for Carl Cox as well.
Oh really?
Yeah. It was
amazing. Cool.
Yeah, it was really all over the place. Yeah, it took a while to we go back to the same level of other states in Brazil, but yeah, Salvador wasn't definitely on the track of big festivals at least.
Do you still get nervous when you play certain places? I mean, that sounds like a pretty amazing experience. 1,000, 2,000, even 5,000, lots of people. Do you ever get nervous now when you're getting up on stage?
Excellent question. It's a funny one because
I was thinking.
No, actually not. But there was this one time, like I was very surprised. Actually, I was playing my party. There was a party here with my 2 friends and partner. We do Sunlight. It was a party that we do, and then we did the first one in 2024, and then I played before Greg Churchill.
Oh, really?
And dude, I was like, oh my God. I was like trembling,
Really?
Yeah, it was like, oh my God. It was play after him, actually. After him, yeah. And then it was out of sorts after me as well. And I was trembling, like, oh my God, what am I going to play after this guy, Because usually it's the opposite, the DJs like feel nervous to play after me. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, so it was a good sensation,
Yeah. It's just Greg.
It's Greg, man.
It's Greg. It's
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So have you got anything coming up apart from our gig, of course, are you still hosting gigs here, or are you just DJing? Or like, are you getting involved with the whole back end as well?
Yeah, more playing than doing gigs. But we started this gig last year, 2024, called Sunlight, and it's more progressive. So there's a concept it's from house to techno.
Yep.
So we put in some gigs once per year.
Oh, yeah.
So now I'm gonna do Sunlight for my birthday on May.
Cool.
16th of May.
Yeah.
So you booked Rams, haven't you?
Rams and it's hard to pick up some favorite DJs. It's gonna be Rams, Les Tag as well.
Yeah.
Philip and Hey Lady and Sonoy and myself. Yeah.
Oh, I think I saw something about it today. Something on Instagram.
It's parked up.
Yeah, it's gonna be parked up.
Yeah.
So Saturday we usually do Sunday parties.
Yeah.
And it's been okay. The first one was a blast. We had a blast. Almost 300 people. It was on Carro Bay, and beautiful place. Blah blah blah. But then we decided to move to Park Up. It's some amazing place as well. It feels like always inside of the city.
Yeah.
It's awesome,
And it's quite handy. It's easy to access. And so we move, but it's hard to take people out on Sundays. So we moved to Saturday to see how it goes. I think we're preparing an after party as well. So let's see how it goes.
So you starting like a late afternoon and then going through?
Yeah, it's 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like people like the day parties.
Yeah.
They prefer that now, like especially people of our age.
Well, it's getting harder now. We're just stepping into winter, so make it a bit tricky. Got 300 people in parked up.
No, there was in Carro Bay.
Almost 300 parked up with your squeeze.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Yeah.
So what's your favourite venues to play in New Zealand at the moment?
There's no favorite. Park Up for sure. I've been playing Park Up since I arrived in New Zealand, so I have a special place in my heart to that place. Nick is such a great guy, and I always have a good deal with him, and he loves my music. I love his vibe, and it's such an amazing place. And have so many history with the guys from Chupa Trance as well. I know those guys are throwing party there, and definitely Park Up. And what else? Yeah, that's it, pretty much.
There's not a lot of venues to sort of pick out, is there?
I really like Zen Club. Now they reopen. They really enjoy the work that they did there. It's amazing work. They've renovated the whole place and the decoration, everything else. Yeah,
it feels sterile now, which is nice.
Sterile,
good, clean,
sterile, not in its personality though.
No, not sterile in the bad way. I mean, I feel like I can lie on the floor and not something.
So
sticking.
At our gig, check Daryl lying on the floor.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, you're having your debut that day, aren't you?
I am.
How excited are you for that?
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, excited.
What should we expect?
So the beauty is, I'm playing early in the evening for your birthday.
Yes,
right.
And I've never DJ'd before. I mean, I've messed around at parties and stuff, but never really done it. But the beauty is, I'm not a real DJ, so I don't feel any stress. I'm just like whatever.
Nice.
I'm not expecting anything. So I'm just going to go home.
Yeah.
And I'll probably play 10 different styles of music in 10 songs. So it'll be great.
Beautiful. Sold.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Are we going to see the showman?
It's going to be no music. It's all style. It's all going to be moves. I'm just do this all the time and dance.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll be great.
Yeah,
amazing.
So I'm quite looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So what should we expect from your set then? Let's get into it, shall we?
I'm definitely tech house. I love a good tech house, and I think like both of us have a really good taste, like same taste.
Yeah.
The UK stuff. It's funny because I just advertised it today, and then I put something in my stories about it. Just reposted, and then it was a Brazilian girl asking, "You're gonna play like Brazilian artists?" I say, actually. I need to play more of that.
I'll tell you what, in the tech house space, there is some really good
Brazilians,
Spanish, South American, some really great Latin stuff that's coming out.
Oh,
man, I play it. Like,
really?
I played a few of the tracks at Yatra on the Pulse stage. Yeah, it's great. Like even the stuff coming out of the UK is influenced by that. So there's some awesome stuff.
It's funny because like, I'm gonna play the Mario Cake thing. Is you're gonna play Mario Brazil? What's going on?
Confuse people, aren't we? Yeah.
That's nice.
I mean, it's all good music. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna play for a party vibe. I'm just gonna go in there and like, just play some stuff that is going to rock the dance floor, I hope.
So for the kids at home, what's the setup? Are you guys going to do an hour each, or are you going to go back to, what are you doing? How are you going to do?
So we are, once we've been the dance floor has been beautifully warmed up by Kindred, I'll step in for an hour and a half.
Yep.
And then D-Sun will step in for an hour and a half.
Yes.
And then we'll go back to back for an hour.
Nice.
But I think for the back to back, I reckon we'll maybe push into techno a little bit.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah. Let's do it.
I have to say that D-Sun is one of my favourite DJs over here.
Really?
Every set he plays that I see is just amazing.
Man.
So it's actually quite an honour to have you playing at one of our gigs.
Mate.
So I'm really happy. And it's going to be cool.
Kicking off what time? 10 o'clock?
Yep, 10 o'clock.
Officially
10 o'clock. But we've got a bit of a pre-party that's, but that's for us, and then everyone else can come at 10. But I honestly think it's going to be a really good vibe down there. Like I like to call it friendly competition.
Yeah.
But like, it's just a reason to get down there and
sweet
and get some good vibes going.
What time does Zen wrap up? Is it 4 o'clock still?
Yes, I believe so.
4.
4 o'clock.
Yeah. Change. No, it's all good.
So I'm just curious to ask you about, like, I don't want to get too old bastard here, but like modern day DJ and music culture, what's your kind of spin on it? Like the DJ craft versus the Instagrammer DJ. What's your kind of take on it?
Again, I think like because I've came back, I have a background of none of that was in the spectrum. Instagram and social media. I feel that for me, it's basically that the talent comes first. But I reckon after so many years, I was as a person that I was as a DJ myself, and I also was working as a artist agent, booking all the DJs, selling all the DJs. It's the social media thing. It's I can't deny it's 50% nowadays, And obviously out there is more people using. It's more 50% than the talent. You can see more of that. But I think for me, for a DJ to play my parties is for his talent and not for his number of follows. For me, that doesn't exist in my head.
Do you think sometimes it's hard to actually tell these days? How good a DJ is, because if like the profile is all there's always clips of people playing and all that, but you really can't get an idea of how someone is live, unless you actually go and see them, or even if you hear a mix, it's easy to cover a mix, isn't it? Like make it sound great, but you do get an idea of like music choice, obviously, as well. But I do feel that, like, because I was kind of toying this over the weekend and thinking about how I feel about this. And the old bastard in me I fucking hates it, right? But then
Tell me, Richard.
Yeah.
Tell me.
But then, the flip side of that is that, it's just the modern day. It's how it is at the moment. There's so many people that want to be DJs, that want to get in front, get to the front of the queue and get booked for gigs. Yeah. Whether it's for the right reasons, I don't know. That's up for debate. There seems to be a lot of DJs who prefer to perform rather than play music. That's for sure. 100%. That's not to say that some of the people who are really good on Instagram aren't good DJs. Some of them are very good, but there's a lot harder to kind of differentiate between the two. The lines are now completely blurred, Yeah. So, like, for example, there's a lot of people that I've seen, or a couple of people I've seen online that are really, really good at selling themselves and are going out there to do, like, just keep churning content out and to get noticed and doing crazy things to get noticed, which I guess is a good idea. If that's what's working for you, then great.
Yeah.
But
it's quantity over quality though at the moment, especially when it comes to social media. Like everyone's just putting out as much shit as they can, and that's the way the algorithms work. It's algorithmic now, the way that people are getting having success.
Yeah,
and it's really annoying because people who have actual talent. Well, I'm not saying these people don't. You're right. I'm not saying they don't have talent, but people who have strived in a purist way for a long time, they're not getting the same amount of attention because they just aren't good with cameras, or they're not good, or they're a little bit internal. And people who are introverts, who are normally really, really skilled or slightly on the spectrum, they don't get as much opportunity anymore. It's really hard. It's the same with actors. Like actors now, when you're trying to get parts on things, they look at your social media, profile. How many followers have you got? Blah, 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 rather than how good you are. And that's shit. But it is what it is. Like, I can understand it. You don't have to like it, but it is just how it is.
Do you think we'll come to a head at some point and people will start pushing back against that kind of thing, and it'll come back to about skills and the music for DJ rather than the...
I think lucky enough, I think we have a few promoters around us that's focusing only on the talent of music, I guess. I think that is growing to the bad side and the good sides, and always have the underground part of the scene, holding the space for people that really wants to bring good music, bring the talent, be creative. And I think one thing is not gonna make it disappear older, Yeah.
One thing I like about your DJing is you're quite technical. Like you're like, what I mean by that is that you work the mixer hard, right? You're a very technical DJ.
Too much sometimes.
So you actually use the knobs.
Yes. It's like, oh my God. Sometimes I'm completely out of control in the effects. It's like too much. I get too bored there. I need to do something. I was like, sometimes I go out of control. It's like a mess.
I can't wait to see it.
I think I like, that's what it's about. It's about being creative and trying to, like, what can I do to, enhance the vibe of the party without going too mental, obviously. Rather than just stitching two records together. And I think that's I'm kind of the same. Like I get bored when he's just standing there not doing much. You feel like he should be doing something. So is that something you've kind of practiced a lot, or is it just through like years and years of gigging?
Years and years and gig. I never had a deck in my life. I never
really? No way. Is that right?
Never had decks in my life.
Really?
Never
owned decks?
Never, dude.
Okay.
Never. I don't even nowadays don't have decks. It's funny because I started again back in, I was just a kid. I don't have money to buy decks. I don't even know what it is. And then like the way that I started, experimenting in my house was through software,
Yep.
And then at some point until 2004, I was already playing with CDJs and blah, blah, blah. But still was a teenager, I was like, I didn't have money to buy decks, and I was using software, Tractor, which I still use nowadays to make my playlist and test the music.
Yep.
And, and again, playing every weekend, you end up like being learning on the fly, And I never really had decks in my life.
So if you're technical, do you play, how many decks do you normally play with? You just go 2 or do you get 3?
I like to play with 3 decks.
3 decks.
3 decks, yeah.
Cool.
3 decks is good. 3 decks is like, I loop here and then I do the things. And it's all about creating a third music, not, one after the other.
Yeah.
Sometimes 4.
So who are your inspirations when you were younger? Like you rattled off some acts before, but in terms of DJing, who was it that you learnt the most from?
Carl Cox, mate. Carl Cox is the king. He's like always be my inspiration. It's like it's next level. It's still, I don't know how old is it? 60 something,
early 60s.
Something
like that.
Yeah, I've seen playing lives a few times. Vinyl and CDJs, and his hybrid setup is just like
he's incredible.
It's just like out of the curve, out of the box. It's like
that's cool.
Where does he get his energy levels?
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah. Don't know. I saw him. I saw a little mini documentary thing on YouTube about him recently. It came up. Fucking interesting dude. Like the reason why he learned, so it was because he played so much. The reason why he played so much is because he had the sound system.
Yeah.
So people were like, "Oh, you've got the sound system. You can cover all the gigs." And then he just kept playing, and like, people couldn't deny him from playing.
That's why he started. Is because like the way he got gigs was to own the sound system.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Have you read his? I recommend reading his autobiography.
No.
It's a really good read. Yeah. It's
Nice.
a cracking read.
Okay.
Yeah, and it sort of explains all about his sort of, how he started, and it was basically buying a sound system.
Yeah.
I think off a mate or something.
Yeah,
And then literally he was the one with it, so he made sure he played. Obviously,
Nice.
throwing parties in Brighton.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. He's not from Brighton, but he spent a lot of time there, and crashing on people's couches and throwing like house parties with his system. And then getting hired up in London. He'd take his whole sound system up there to do parties and stuff.
I still haven't seen
You
him.
haven't seen
what?
him?
He's been here like three times in
times?
the last 3 years, 4 years.
Wow.
I just always either missed out or something else was on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He seems to come here every year now.
He lives in Melbourne.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have him
Yeah.
pop over. Carl, if you're hearing this,
Yeah.
come and have a seat. Come and chat with us.
So have you ever dabbled in production at all?
Yeah, I was studying production for 5 years, and I was starting to produce my music. It was progressive house and house music, a little bit of techno. It was right before coming to New Zealand. And and then I left all my gear there, and then I'm here. I have to build a whole new life, you know. So yeah, that's something that I'm coming back this year.
Yep.
Definitely have time, and space, a nice space to build my studio again. And
So with all the genres that you play, what would you be your first point of call for producing? Yeah.
techno.
Techno, right? Okay. Yeah.
I don't have inspiration to play psytrance. I don't. Nothing. I fucking love it. I love psytrance, but that was never my go-to. I was starting to do it. I think more techno for sure. Yeah. Psytrance is my life. It has a big space in my heart, but I would love just being a DJ psytrance only. That's all. But producing progressive house techno.
Yeah, nice.
Cool. Have you played in any other countries around at all? You've gone to Bali or Aussie?
Sydney for the very first time.
Yep.
That was in January. We play for Yatra warm up.
Yeah.
And it was amazing, the opportunity to go there, and I was playing in a bush party there, bush doof, what they say. It's funny, the bush doof for them is like same level as a festival here.
Yeah.
It was a massive stage, mapping, and they just call it bush doof. It was, I don't know, 300 people there, and it was cool. So cool. Yeah. And there's 2 hours out of Sydney, super hot, and I'm from Brazil, and I never felt something like that. So it was a heat wave that came on Sunday, like, oh my God, I just want to get out of here.
Where was that? North of Sydney?
North of Sydney.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah. And then it was hot, mate. It was a party from Iranian people. It was full of Iranian, nice people, lovely people. And half of the party was Australian, Iranians. I never met Brazilians in the party. So 40, 50 Brazilians.
How many people there then?
I think it was 300 people.
Nice.
Really, for bush party. It was cool. Super big production for 300 people, to be honest. But it was super cool. Yeah.
Where Iranians can party,
Sorry?
I've known a few Iranians, and the Persians just love going out and partying. Yeah. Especially, I guess they've left where they come from, and now they're here, and they can just let their hair down literally and just go nuts. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Are you just sort of on this trajectory where you just gig, and have you thought about putting on any more gigs, like, putting your promoter hat on, apart from obviously doing Sunlight, or maybe doing more Sunlight gigs, or maybe going abroad?
Good question. I feel that's 26 years of DJ. I'm starting to slow things down.
Yeah.
I'm feeling, not intentionally, but I'm starting to feel that I need to slow them down. I came to New Zealand, like, I don't know, I have this goal of I need to play every single weekend. I have this, this vibe of, and that's come from Brazil as well. I was playing every weekend, throwing parties at the same time, involved with the scene, selling artists, I have this kind of business, way of doing things. for me. And then I just realized that I don't need to do this, I'm playing every weekend. It doesn't work. I'm not gonna get any Grammy for that, It's like, bro, it's like it doesn't work to be in every party, It's like so I'm trying to choose the best party, for now. And in 5 years, I want to be releasing music, for sure. Like that's my goal now. Slow things down and starting back to producing, and throwing parties, inviting DJs that my favorite DJs, giving back to the community, because New Zealand, gave me so much. I've been so grateful to be in this country. That's, I'm playing a lot here, and I just want to give back to the community. Throw some nice parties and and just work around anything, being creative and being supportive to people related to marketing, just want to be more involved in the community than just playing.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think we need more of that here, though, like people like yourself getting involved and actually promoting it more and actually creating opportunities for more DJs, young DJs, and also just more hospitality opportunities, I think, because it's pretty grim out there at the moment. It is grim, and it's expensive to go out these days, but to actually create things where it must go to, you know what I mean? Create those big gigs and
it's look, I don't want to go there.
He's going there.
I'm going to go there.
Tell us
I
again.
don't want to go
Tell
there,
us
but
again,
I'm going to
Richard.
go there. And it really isn't like this. However, there is a little bit that sort of reminds me about when we first started, that kind of post-COVID thing where we're in a bit of a slump at the moment. Obviously, it's not as bad as COVID. The petrol price is high, the cost of living is high, people are getting fucked off. We need to go out. We need to go out and be at these parties. We need to be amongst people. We need to have fun. We need to have a smile on our face. That's what for me, the experience at Yatra was for me. Like it sort of refreshed me a little bit, and I think we need more spaces like that where people can get away from all the depression that goes on in the world. And it's not really this country. This country, like, there's a few shitty things happening at the moment, but that's mainly caused by what's going on in the world. And we're probably thankful that we're not closer. However, that means we still need these spaces. We still need to be able to go out. We still need to be able to party. We still need to be amongst people. And electronic music brings everyone together, so we just need to keep pushing that.
Of all ages now too, which has been pretty cool. Like with gigs that we throw, it's like the average age is 35, just like relatively older. But you get like people in their 50s, easy in their 50s, and they're having the best time.
100%.
They're throwing it down. I mean, but it's but you need but you're absolutely right. I think in times of stress and times that are hard, we need to be entertained and we need people. Better than like sitting inside all day on your phone creating content. Getting out there and actually having fun.
Bingo.
Yeah.
And
that's the whole point, right?
I mean, I'd like to see events that don't take themselves too seriously, events that look like they're fun to go to, like people have got to remove their heads from their asses sometimes and just go, look, this is just a bit of a laugh. You know?
Every time I go to Latin American gigs, like what's the place in town? Alberta. Alberta and places like that where they play that type of music. It's just so cool. It's just fun.
Yeah. Such a cool vibe, man. People don't give a fuck about anything. I just want to have fun. And
Well, actually, come to think of it, in Brazil, like Brazil isn't. It's got an interesting dichotomy: very rich and very poor. Right?
Yeah.
What kind of people come to the gigs? Like, is it a mix?
That's a good question,
You know what I mean? I've always thought about that because Brazilians seem. I've traveled the world a bit. I've been to places like Africa and India and all that, and they have nothing, and they've always got smiles on their faces. It sounds cliche, but what's Brazil like? Never been. What's Brazil like? And what's the Brazilians in the culture? Is it happy? Is it just let's just have a good time despite what politicians are doing or whatever?
Yeah, but that's the way, because there's some difference between poor and wealthy in Brazil, and people just have to find a way to be happy, and most of that is people going out and being the beach and find ways of forget about all the bullshit that's happening. People that's in the top of Brazil, and the scene. Coming back to the scene, the electronic music scene is mostly young people. He's way more younger than than when I came to New Zealand. I was really impressed. I was really excited to see more mature people. And there's a big difference for me. And Brazilians are happy for nature, mate. We have Carnival. That's the time when Brazil, if everyone forget about anything and go to the streets and dress up and have fun and
We have. What do we got? What do we have? What do we have in New Zealand?
Mardi Gras.
Mardi. I don't know, Mardi
Are you talking about
in New Zealand? What do we have in New Zealand? Nothing.
what as in Carnival?
They have Mardi Gras and stuff over in Carnival.
Well, we have Notting Hill Carnival in London. You ever been to London?
I was just passing by.
So Notting Hill Carnival, it's not on the level of obviously of Rio and all that, but like it's pretty cool. It's like the people fill the streets and basically just get these pop-up sound systems everywhere, and it's full of culture and it's cool. It's like I went once and I couldn't move for about a mile.
It was like
loads of people there. Yeah,
it was like electronic music in the carnival.
All sorts.
Things?
So it was a bit of electronic, garage, reggae,
everything.
More sort of world influenced music. But it was cool. It was really good.
It's pretty strong, the electronic music in Carnival nowadays. I've been playing Carnival for a few times before I come to New Zealand. It's like super exciting. Like the place is like 2.6 million people in the streets per day.
That's crazy.
For 7 days. It's like
That's cool.
And it's like playing on the stage for millions of people in front of you. It's like so exciting. So it's such a exchange of energy. It's beautiful to see.
What's the most you've played to? The biggest crowd?
I think it's Carnival. It's like 2.6 million in the whole city. There's this big avenue by the coast called Bahia, and then we always put a stage there, electronic music stage, where the trucks starts their journey. And I always put it there. It's a concentration. It's a big square, so it's like 1 million people there for sure. So it's like,
how do you approach a gig like that? You're like you stand up to the decks and you look and all you see is a sea of people. So here's the thing. I guess it's almost like when you see that many people, you're almost seeing nobody, right? If that makes sense. Whereas like if you're playing somewhere that's got 200-300 people, even 500 people, you can pick out people and you can engage with them, and like you're quite energetic on the decks, and you like to wave to people and stuff like that. But when you see like million people out there, I mean, like that must be a completely different experience.
Like a sea of fish, you try to find your girlfriend there, like sorry babe, I couldn't find you. I was like hi to you. I was like, I'm sorry, I couldn't see you. It's like it's such a huge energy, man. It's just like I don't see anyone. You just see the energy flow, It's like it's a big wave of people.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
And people from all backgrounds, people passing by, people just having a great time. It's like,
Right.
It's cool. Yeah.
Oh, well, let's wrap it up there. So let's wrap it up by saying on the 2nd of May is the big showdown between Brazil and England.
Yeah. Come on.
And my debut, more importantly. So, it's going to be fun. It's going to be rad. And where can people find you on socials, even though we just bag the shit out of socials? Where's the best place for people to find you and your music?
So that's going to be Divinori's Son in both Instagram and Facebook, and SoundCloud / The Music on Sound. Yeah.
Just quickly, where'd the name come from? That's what I want to know.
Great. So Divinori, in the beginning was Divino, which means divine.
Right.
But then I thought to myself, I'm not going to put myself as divine. It's like, it's just too much. We all divines somehow, but And then I put RI at the end. It's a suffix that magicians usually use. Mm-hmm. And it's Ori means destiny as well. So that's I put Divinori. And the sun was something that I always been putting to play back in Brazil in the sunrise.
Right.
So it was like amazing how people, I like to put in the parties to play in the sunrise. He always, I have this sun connection, and D means from.
Right.
Portuguese. So from Sun.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
That's cool.
Did not know
Yeah,
that.
this
That is
sounds-
cool.
yeah,
very
yeah,
cool.
Nice one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Love that.
Thank you very much again for dropping by and coming in. And I'm very much looking forward to the 2nd of May. Or if you've seen this in a few years' time, it was amazing.
Yeah.
But thanks again. And we'll can't wait to see you. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. Amazing.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Redlining.